YouTube, what's happening? It is Saturday, February 15th, and we're going to talk about men's college basketball. Let me tell you, it is a busy day. There are, let me show you, 146 games on the schedule today. Ooh, what a busy day, including, I'm still going. Wait a second to the bottom. There's a lot. Say 146, including the game of the season so far in 1v2. Love that. Cannot wait for that. So, and everyone's playing pretty much. It's a busy, busy slate. 146 games. We're going to look at all of them. We're going to put the sheet up for every game. We might only spend 1 or 2 seconds on some games. We might spend a few minutes. So this might be a long video. So let me do a recap of yesterday real quick, though. Here were the 5 plays I put out yesterday. I went 3-2. Dartmouth, Mount St. Mary's, and Nevada all covered. Cornell just outright lost. It happens. And Pennsylvania, Yale just kind of didn't want to play offense in the second half. So what can you do? 3-2 is still profitable. That's a winning day for us. So remember, the goal is not to get rich here. The goal is to stop depositing. That's how you make money, is to keep the money in your pocket that's already in there to begin with. So we have 146 games. We're going to break them all down. It's a busy, busy day. So here we go. Let's go and jump to the first game right now. All right, as you all know, we kind of run through game to game to game to game here, going based on the sheet. So the first one's Arkansas A&M. So let's go ahead and swap over to the sheets. There it is, and we can see everything. Let me just check real quick to make sure all the stats and everything are good. A&M's 19-5. Yes, they are. Good deal. Nice. All right, so the way we do things, if you're new here, because I know the views have increased because there's no NBA right now. So just like NBA, we kind of break down, we cross-reference each other. So we look at Arkansas 2-point versus offense versus A&M's 2-point defense. We take the difference of those two. See, 218 in the country versus 85. 85 is clearly better than 218, so that's an advantage for A&M. 267 offense versus 157 defense. That's clearly an advantage for Arkansas defense. So these two have defensive advantages. We look at the offense, we see yellow here. These two are almost the same. They're pretty close to each other. That's a push in my book. Anything under 100 spots is a push. 146-34, that's a lean for Arkansas's defense. So far we have 2 leans for Arkansas, 1 lean for A&M, and a push. So for me, I need 3 leans on a side, either a side or a total, before me to actually want to take this. So, and then we also look at the efficiencies and see that the efficiencies back up what we said earlier. We can see the defense is doing better than the offense. So we could look at the under, but I would need 3 unders. Well, I do have 3 unders, actually. Sorry, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. So let me pull up my handy dandy spreadsheet. Not spreadsheet, but the odds, basically. And I'm in Arkansas. 141 is our total. The way I do totals, we do ranges. We look at the last 3 games. Why last 3, you ask? Is because we want to see what they've done the last 2 weeks. Anything longer than that doesn't matter, because they have so many days off between games. They practice, and practice fixes mistakes usually. So we want to make sure they do what have they been doing recently. So 3 games is about what they play in 2 weeks, 3 to 4. So 76 scored, 70 scored. That's a 147. That's 1 point of our range. The other side is 171 and 63. That's the other part of our range. So we have a 141 and a 134 range. The total is sitting at 141. So the total is already at the top of the range, which means if they go under and do anything they're supposed to do, what they've been doing the last 3 games, we're going to hit. But I like to have a little bit of a gap. And with all the games today, I like this. I lean the under. I don't love it. So we're not going to take the under. Side in total is 8.5. We have 2 leans for Arkansas, 1 for A&M. It's Arkansas plus 8.5. You could take Arkansas on the road if you wanted to. I don't like taking road games in conference play, to be honest. It's kind of crazy sometimes in the big conferences. So it's only 2. We need 3 members. So this one's a pass. So I wanted to explain to you. That's why you know how it works now. Also, green is great. That is the top 100 teams in the country. Yellow is above average. That's 101 through 200. Orange is below average. That's 201 to 300. And red is anything 300 and down, which means you suck. This is what it is. You suck. You bottom 364. What can you do? So, all right. You good? Cool. Let's move to the next game. Now we're going to start flying through these bad boys. So next up is going to be Clemson, Florida State. And then we can see this is a 2. We got 1. That's a push. That's 2. That's a push. Not enough for us. We move on. Now, some people are going to comment, you're not covering many of the big games. Hey, we look for the advantage here. Big games tend to have more eyeballs on them, which means the odds makers are more inclined to put better numbers on them. You want them games where they messed up the line or the numbers lean a different way. That's how we do it around here. That's how it's been working. So this game has nothing for us. So we move on to Rice and Tulane. And if you want to see what I'm going right down the ESPN schedule. just straight down the schedule. So if you want to keep up, if you want to find a certain one, you can just go to schedule and see, and maybe just zoom around, whatever. So Rice 2 lane, this is a 2, clear as day. Bang, push, bang, push. Say nothing for us. We need 3 or higher. We do not sway from 3. We need 3 or 4. And if you get a 4, nice. So Miami Pitt is a 3. Let's see what the 3 are. This one has potential. So it's clearly going to be Miami. So Miami offense all day, Miami defense all day, Miami offense all day, and a push. The efficiencies are lining up. This is Miami all day. This is Miami all day? Really? I was thinking, man, Pitt should dominate. And all of a sudden, no, Miami's playing great, and Pitt's playing like ass right now. Okay. So we're looking at Miami of all teams. Miami plus 12.5. They have 3. Now, this could be the stupidest bet of the day. I don't care. We follow the numbers around here. I have 3 Miamis in a push. Plus, I have amazing offense efficiency from Miami recently and terrible Pitt defense and offense. I'm taking Miami, UM. Give me the U plus 12.5. Even type in the U. So we're taking Miami plus 12.5 because that just seems ridiculous. Okay, we follow numbers. They might lose by 20, but hell, they might win. Who knows? How about that? Catch me outside. Let's see. Pitt, we're going to UMass. We got to go faster. We got 146 games. We can't miss an hour long. This is a 1. So we find the 1. I showed it to you. See, we don't cover much of this. We move on. So Xavier up next against Xavier's DePaul is up next. Oh, wait, you know what we're going to do? We were going to do a scrolly thing. Let me see if I can set that scroll up. Here we go. Refresh this bad boy. There we go. That's a little easier, and I can just scroll down the list even better. That might be a little faster for us. That way I got to hunt things. All right, Xavier. DePaul, let's see. This is a 1. No, this is a 3. We got 1 for DePaul, 2 for DePaul, a push, and a lean for Xavier. So that's 2 for DePaul, 1 for Xavier. Not enough. Greensboro and Furman. There we go. Put them in there we go. We see this is a 1. Where's the 1 at? It's right here. You want to see Greensboro defense. Have fun with that if you want to play that, because I ain't playing that garbage. Ain't got time. Get in line. Thank you. It's going to be a little ugly, but it's a little faster, which is what we want today. Saturday is all about speed, and we can be clean nice on the other days where we have like 30 games, 50 games. 150? No, we just buckle in. We're going for a ride. So St. Joe's and George Mason is a 2. Year 2. My God, look at the defense and offense matchup here. That is George Mason defense, and this is kind of ass, but that does lean defense for the 2-point. Nothing for us. Vandy, and you're the only 10 I see is a 3. Tennessee. I know some of you don't trust Tennessee, and we last time we took them on the road, they got that ass beat by Kentucky. I know, but the numbers are there. We got 3 leans for Tennessee. We have double offensive efficiencies are good, and look how bad Vandy's defense is. Look how bad they are. Ooh, I took them against Georgia. I think it was Georgia a few days ago, and Georgia covered because Vandy's just not. Their defense is bad right now. So hopefully Tennessee can play some offense because we shall be taking 10 out of 12.5. That's a big old spread. They ain't that bad. Tennessee's not that good, and Vandy's not that bad. So that's a lot. I thought it'd be under 8. Okay. Sometimes you just look at it and go, that's enough. Too high. We have 146 games. We can be picky today, okay? We can be picky. If you like it, have fun. I don't. Wisconsin, Purdue is a 0. What is a 0 game, you ask? Well, if you look, everything is matching up nicely, which means there are no advantages. When there's no advantages, what we look for is the spread or the total itself and see if something is just out of whack, because sometimes it is. And we look at Wisconsin. It's plus 5.5. Sometimes you get some of these odds where everything's close, but the people bet on the name on the chest and don't look at the actual numbers and say, oh, this team's favored by 12. Well, we take the other side then because everything's even. This is a plus 5. This isn't good enough because this is a pick'em game, basically. This is a damn good game. This could be anything. I mean, you take away the home court for Purdue, you're looking at, what, a 2-point spread for Purdue? That's about it on a neutral? I mean, this is a good game. We don't want to mess with things like that. That's a money loser for us. We're trying to keep our money and then earn money on top of it. Think of it like investing. Don't keep depositing. We're trying to make money. Illinois State, Indiana State is a 4. We got our first 4. Now let's look at the 4. We got Illinois State, Indiana State. You see here we got 4 offenses. Nice. What's the total? Give me a good total. This is Illinois State. Where's it at? Illinois. 148 is our total. We're sitting at currently 152 and 155. Our total is 148. So the total's down here. 152, 155, our range is up here. We get to our range. If they play like they've been playing for the last 3 games exactly in a range, we're going to win. So we're taking the over. We have a 3-point cushion above the total, which is great, which is actually we have a 4-point, which is even better. So Indiana State is going to be an over of 148.5. Now, will it hit? No, not all the time. Sometimes. 60% of the time it works every time. That makes no sense. No. Moving the hell on. We follow the numbers. It works. I can't remember the last time I had a miserable day, because the way these things work is everything's close. We want to be in the game when it comes to the end. Like, how close are we? Our losses are always close. We very rarely have actual, like, what the hell was that read? The numbers are the numbers. You tend to play how you've been playing recently. Players don't do this. They do this. They do waves. That's how sports work. Everything's in waves. Athletes have certain tendencies. It's pretty easy. If you play the sport, some days you're on, some days you're off, but you're never like hot one day and ice cold the next. It doesn't really jump around that much. So enough yapping. I yap too much sometimes. Let's see. This is Lafayette. This is a 0. We got a 0. So that's push. That's push. That's push. That's push. See, now let's see. Lafayette. 1.5. See, if this was 10 or higher, I'd take whichever one was plus. But here, nah, nothing. And it's 134. Look at that offense for Lafayette. My God, the defense and offense. Oof, that's a matchup. If you pick the right side of that total, you're gonna cash easy. If you pick the wrong side, you're gonna lose easy too. Colgate and Boston University is a 4. Okay, 1, 2. That's 2 Colgates. 1 for Boston, 3 Colgates and 1 Boston. I don't know. Maybe take Colgate because of the efficiency. Let's look. Toothpaste. Colgate. 3.5 on the road. Do we feel comfortable with 3.5 on the road? They can score on here. They got some above average defense. They can shoot threes well, but they get more of their points from inside the arc than outside the arc. But they still get both. They're still top 100 in both categories, which is pretty impressive, which means the efficiency is good. They're below average in both. If you can't score, you can't win. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm taking Colgate. We're taking Colgate minus 3.5. Now, I might come through at the end and chop some of this list back because we might have like 30 plays by the time we're done. So we'll see. Chicago State and Lemoyne. Okay. Beautiful game here. This is a 2. That is Lemoyne 1 and Lemoyne 2. Not enough for us. There we go. St. Francis, Yukon State is a 3. They're both 14th in scoring, so they're both really good at 2. So this is, defense is gonna be lacking. And then here, no, there, it's almost a 4. It's almost a 4 because of this one. So, 1, 2, 3 offenses, 3 St. Francis. Let's see. Do we want to go offense? That's Francis. There it is. 138. Do we take the over 138? We're currently sitting on 157 and 139. So if they play at the bottom of what they've been doing on allowing the last 3, we're going to be still above the range. If they go to what they've been doing scoring wise, we're going to be in the 150s where we want to be. So Central Connecticut has been scoring a lot. Well, they're both playing well above their averages, which is why this total's so low compared to it. So St. Francis, Yukon, let's take the over. We have some cushion here, so we'll go over 138.5. And then we'll keep sliding on to the next game. Rolling on. Rolling. Now, New Hampshire. Let's see, slide down the list. Get rid of some garbage I'm not playing. I like to keep the list so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Because some of these games, this is a lot of games to keep up with. So, give me 1 second. I just delete the rows. I have it all in a spreadsheet, and I just delete the rows of the games I'm not playing, like Chicago State. Delete. I'm not playing that garbage. All right. We got 4 plays so far. We're doing pretty good. 2 3s and 2 4s. So that's kind of what we want to do. That makes sense. All right. We're at New Hampshire. This is a 1. If you've been looking, you probably noticed the 1 already. It's this one right here. That's not enough for us. We need better than that. We deserve better. UMBC and Bryant is a 1. Where's the 1? Right there. 94, 256. That's over 100 spots. Not good enough for us. Army Navies today. Oh, we're just having all the rivalries today, huh? We got Iron Bowl of basketball, or Iron Ball, or whatever the hell they're calling it. We got the Army Navy game. That's cool. That ain't football, but it's still cool. That's still going to be a hype place right there. So Navy plus points. Navy's garbage. Army's okay. They're pretty good, but Navy, whew. Whew. All right. Let's see. This is a 3. Nice. Army offense. Army, that's a push. Army offense. So 3 armies. But this is a rivalry game, and I don't know about you, but I don't like betting rivalry games usually because you never know what the hell's going to happen. Because something about it, you hate the other side, you play harder. I'm sure the basketball team feels just as well as the football team does when it comes to this game. So I'm going to leave this game alone. I'm not even going to touch this game. But I will look though, just because I'm a degenerate sometimes. So let's. You thought I was going to pass completely, huh? Let's see. Army plus 2.5 now. Hold up. 2.5. Are we? You're giving me. You got Army, who's clearly statistically better. I know they're at Navy. I don't know. Hell, this could be neutral for all I know. I need to see locations. I doubt it is, but it's in the conference play and stuff. Army plus 2. I know it's a rivalry game. I might regret this. I might 100% regret this. I'm taking Army. Go Army. Beat Navy. Army plus 2.5. Yes, they can shoot better. They shoot better. They defend better. They can't make a shot. I can shoot better than them. Myself. 356. Look at their efficiency. They're terrible. I'm taking Army. Yeah. Okay. Man, I almost passed up that one. That was crazy. What am I thinking? Houston, Arizona. Hey, man, it has so many ranked teams. This is a 6 versus 13. Arizona's up to 13 now. Good job. Okay, let's see what we got. This is it's a 1. That's it. And there it is. Arizona offense. Everything else is pretty similar. That doesn't help us all try to find value. So we move on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, nothing in there for us. If you see something you like, by all means, I don't like it. It doesn't fall into my criteria. High points in Winthrop. This is a 2. Okay, so there's 1. There's 2. Both offenses are 2. No, wait. Oh, that's not the one. That looks like a 1. That's only like 96 spots. That's 1. That's 2. So Winthrop has 2. The rest are 22 and 5. Damn, look at that. We're at that time of the season where you see teams in the 20 wins and like, really? Wow. Getting close to okay, I was wondering why it looked funny. Okay, that makes sense. All right. West Virginia, Baylor. So what's supposed to look up? Okay, that one's just a little weird looking for some reason. I don't know why. But whatever, it works. It fits. Let's see. West Virginia, Baylor is a 0, so that's close. Yeah, everything's like squished for this one for some reason. That's weird. Let's look at Baylor. Okay, so we got West Virginia plus 8.5. 8.5 plus is close on a 0 because everything's close. See, that's literally close. Efficiencies. West Virginia struggles to score. They struggle defensively. They can score, but they're really on the cusp of 100, which means that kind of cancels out. That leans West Virginia. I said anytime we get a 0 and we get a big spread, I'm taking it. So we're going to go West Virginia plus 8.5 and hope they live up to the 0 theory. 0 theory sometimes works out, but it's a dice roll, let me tell you. Another rivalry game. It's Virginia Tech. I don't know what they call this game. I should know this, but whatever. I don't know all the names. I don't know everything. So what is this game? This is a 3. Okay. Offense clearly, and basic 2 spots. That's all. It's basically 4. It's 4 offenses. You can clearly see. Let's look for some Virginia. Now, taking it over to Virginia game is absolutely terrifying because I'd rather have nightmares to play this game because you're going to sweat more than you on a Stairmaster in summer. It's Virginia. Virginia don't play a lot. Look at them 64 in the season. They're playing 74 recently. That doesn't inspire confidence. 127 inspires me a little confidence, seeing how they're scoring 145 in the last 3 games, and they're scoring 137. That's 10 points higher than the total. Okay, I feel better now, but I'm still going to sweat. Over 127, come on, that's crazy because they're shooting well. Look at the shots. They're putting up some good stuff. Now, the problem is I know they are slow as molasses. They are so slow. I get it. We go based on averages. The averages factor in the pace. So, yeah. So we go, we keep it simple. We keep the stats simple. My God, this game. NC State's terrible. This is a 2. It's probably, yeah, Boston College defense and Boston College offense, not enough for us. We slide by. We go to the holiest of crosses. This is a 0 against Lehigh. 0, 0, 0, 0. Bang. Lehigh. 4.5. Nope. And the total is 139. The total sitting at what is this? 143. That's too close. Yeah, no, the total's in the range, not where you want to be. Moving on. Zero theory could not have worked there, sadly. Washington and Penn State is at a 2. All right, so that's a 1. That's a push. That's a 2. My God, the defenses are terrible. Ooh, they're so bad. But Penn State. Remember Penn State was thought supposed to be good start of the year, and all of a sudden they just not. Yeah, that's Penn State. Yeah, my God, they are like one of the worst teams now. Talking about feasting on your cupcakes and then getting in the conference play and getting belt to ass. That's what they've been getting. Oh my goodness, Washington too. But man, at least they're playing decent. Man, no, I can't do that one. FDU Long Island. Again, let me clean up my list a little bit. I'm not ready for a break yet. I don't need my coffee. The coffee's flowing. Everything's good. Synopses are firing off. We're good. Get rid of those 3 games there. Nice. We already got 7 plays. We're doing quite all right. How many plays we still got? We got a bunch left, but we're trucking through them. We're doing good. Okay. So let's see. We're 20 minutes in? Nice. Trying to make this under an hour. Trying. Double defense. Wow, this is a 4 in it. It's a 3. Why is it? It's almost a 4. 2 defense, 3 FDU basically. That's a push. There's a push. So 2 FDUs or 2 defenses, not enough for us to care. Binghamton NJIT. This is a 3. 1, 2, 3 push. So 3 Binghamton. So we could take some Binghamton. Yeah. Did you think you're gonna be betting Binghamton today? I bet you didn't, because I am. I'm taking some Binghamton. Bing. Bing bong. 2.5 on the road. Yeah, because NJIT is terrible defensively. The efficiencies are just not there. Now, that does worry me a little bit, but the fact they're going up against this makes me feel good. So that would normally scare me, this 2-68. But and then they play great defense. So it's a 2.5 spread. I'm okay with this. So we can slide on. If I give 30 plays, it might get removed, but we'll see. We're just going through and picking all the ones we like. Then we'll come back through and we'll say how many we got. I'll ride with it or not, because we do 1% straight bets. That's all we do. We occasionally will rock a parlay. I might even rock a parlay today just because so many people ask for it. I'll do it. I got you. I understand. So Vermont and Maine. What are we at? So what are we at in this one? Vermont and Maine is a 2. And this is Maine and Vermont. 1 each and 2 pushes. Nothing for us. Georgetown and Butler is a 4. Oh, shit. That's good. Offense. So 3 Butlers. Okay, Butler's a play. Okay. Butler. 3.5 at home. Yep. Rocking with it. Don't care. I see the numbers. I see if you can't score, you can't win. You can't defend 3. That's for damn sure. And you can't stop them. You can't. You get Georgetown is number 1 in the country getting their points inside the arc. That's where they prefer to shoot. They don't want to shoot 3s. They want to shoot 2s. They're above average. I'll take that. So we'll take the butts. Boots there. Minus what, 3.5? Yeah, I'll take 3.5 at home too. Yeah, I like that. People are going to see the better record. Visuals. Yeah. Nope. Let's see. James Madison Coastal. What are we at on this one? This is a 3. So defense, man, that's terrible offense. Offense. Oh, this game's okay. The 2-point line defense is amazing. 3-point, not so much. It's like they stand in the arc and the paint and just don't move. And they're gonna leave me. Yeah, this is a weird one. I don't. Ew, no, weird game. Go away. This is a 2. Next 3 games are 2s. 1. There it is right. There's 1. There's 2. All right. Purdue, Fort Wayne, Robert Morris. Let me show that one real quick. There we go. 1, 2. There's your 2. And then Charleston, NCAT is also a 2. It's both defense from 3. So I'm not taking any of those games. Obviously, 2s don't get played around here. Only 3s. Drexel and Bill and Mary is a 3. So that's your push. No, that way that's not a push. Math. 1, that's your push right there. 2, 3. So we have 3 Drexels against the 15-11 Bill and Mary, huh? Drex. We take a Drex and I get Drex plus 3.5. They have 3 advantages. Yes, they're on the road, which kind of negates probably some of the advantage, but still 3.5, I'll take it. They're playing better. We take the better team playing well because everybody's streaky in sports and that's what they do. So we're going directs plus 3.5. We'll see what happens. See what, because Bill and Mary is shooting kind of shitty right now. If you get the offense is terrible. If you can't score, you can't win. Sorry. I'll take the team that's been shooting great recently. So yeah, all day long. Monmouth and Houston's a 1. There's your 1 right there. And we move on. Hofstra and Hampton is a 3-1. Push 2-3. 2 for Hampton, 1 for Hofstra, nothing for us. Jacksonville and North Alabama. This is a 1. Where's the 1? There it is. Jacksonville defense sliding by. Oral Roberts, North Dakota. On screen. There you go. Is also a 1. And where is it? There's a 1. Oral Roberts has a 3-point advantage over North Dakota's defense. Bye-bye. Denver and North Dakota State is a 1 as well. Where's the 1? There it is. North Dakota State shooting 2s against Denver. Everything else is pushing. Wait. Wrong one. This is a 2. 1. North Dakota State's offense is good against 2s and 3s, but everything else, the other 2 sides are pushes. So I need 3. Stanford and Wofford battle of little small dogs. This is a 1. Push. There it is. 39 versus 164. That is a Wofford defense from 3 advantage. Nothing else stands out to me. NIU Ball State. Let's see. That is a 2. That's a push. NIU offense. Ball State 3-point defense. Nothing for us. A little Maction, little Bowling Green Buffalo. Let me see. This looks like a 1, but I got to clean some of this up. A lot of stuff on this sheet that's getting passed on because it should be, because they're garbage. And we don't play garbage. We play things we have advantages. This is a 1, yes. And there it is. Bowling Green defense. Not good enough for us. Blue and red D's going up against each other. That's just what it is. Exactly what it is. One's got a wing. The other one looks very pointy. So, I mean, what else would you call it? This is a 3. Let's see. There's 1. There's your push. 2, 3. So Dayton has 2, Duquesne has 1, and it's a push. Nothing for us. UConn, Seton Hall. Come on, give us something good. 4. Next 2 games are 4, actually. All right. UConn. Ooh, it's 4 UConns, and the efficiencies are, oh, look at that offense. If you can't score, that is second worst in the country. Third worst in the country. Second worst in the country. UConn. Just don't be double digit, please. Oh, it's 14, but I don't think it matters in this game because Seton Hall's so bad. Because UConn, we know, has talent. Seton Hall 6-18. They clearly don't have talent. Oh, UConn should win this game by 30. Oh my God, this is one of those. It's like, oh, I don't like taking double digits on the road, but when we have a 4 with all the categories going against the second, Mississippi Valley State is playing better than Seton Hall. Put that in perspective. Think about it. Coppin State is playing better than Seton Hall. Exactly. That tells you how bad Seton Hall is. So we're going with UConn minus 12.5. 12.5 feels like a gift almost. 14.5, sorry. So 12.5 feels good. 14.5. So 2 touchdowns basically. I'm down for that. Another 4. Miami of Ohio, Western Michigan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4 for the road guys. And again, the second worst defense, the worst defense. I would like to see a game between Seton Hall and Western Michigan. That would be absolutely hilarious just to see how bad that game is. Put like that funny like clown music to it. I bet it'd be hilarious. Let's see. This is Miami of Ohio minus 6.5 on the road. That's it. See, sometimes we think the line makers don't pay attention to games like this, and this might be one of those cases. It might be. Bitch, it might be. We're going to go MOH parentheses minus 6.5 because 6.5, that's it. Yeah, UConn is obviously UConn, but nobody's thinking Miami of Ohio today. No one is. No one is. No. 6.5, that's it. All right, I'm down. Let's roll on. Roll out. Let me get some coffee right quick. Okay, we are back. Coffee has been consumed. Mint and mouth, we're good. So we got Morehead State in Western Illinois right now, which is a 3. Clearly 3. That's your push. We got 3 Western Illinois at home. So Illinois. 6 Illinois. Okay, which one's Western? Western plus 1.5 at home, plus the advantages and the efficiencies. Everything's in their lineup. Yeah, we're taking that one too. So West, just call them Will. That's what they are. Will plus 1.5 at home. That okay. Yeah, see, okay, whatever. You want to give me plus points at home with advantages? I'm down all day, no doubt. You can't stop threes, and this is how they get all their points. They literally make 11.3 threes a game the last 3 games. They're shooting threes like crazy and making them. You can't stop it. That's going to be a long day if they continue to make their threes. If they don't, you know the saying, live by the three, die by the three. We'll see. Texas Tech and Okie State. Let's see. This is a 2. No, it's a 1. It's a 1. Where's that 1? Right there. Not good enough. All right, next 3 games are 2s. We're going to kind of fly through them. Gardner Webb, SC Upstate. You can see there's 2 there. It's clearly offenses from the 2s. UCF in Colorado is a 2. Let's see, where's the 2s? It's the defense for UCF from 3 and the offense from UCF. No, it's there. It's Colorado's offense from 2. So nothing there. Southern Miss Monroe is a 2. Monroe was bad, so it's a 1 and 2. Nothing there. This, my friends, is a 0. Let's see if Grand Canyon Arlington has something good for us. 0, 0, 0, 0. We have a big spread, so we got to type grand. 7.5 for the home team. Home team 7? I'm kind of intrigued. I have a lot of plays, so I don't know if I'm that intrigued, but I'm intrigued because let's see, are they playing? Let's see, man, the efficiency is so bad for them right now. They struggle so bad to shoot threes, which is killing this number. If these numbers were a little bit better, if they were yellow, I might consider it, but no. Nope. Southern Lindenwood is currently a 3, so this is a 1. That is a push. That is a 2 and a 3. So 3 for Lindenwood. So we want Linden. 2.5 at home. I'm down. Give me Linden. Give me the wood. No. We're gonna go Linden minus 2.5. Yep. Let's see. From here we have a 2. Oh, hope I put that in the right one, which I did not. I did. That was a 3. That's right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So East Texas A&M is a 2. Clearly all day for Lamar here, and yeah. So it's 1 for each and 2 pushes. Missouri Georgia. It's a 1. Ugh. There's your 1 right there. Goodbye. Moving on. We ain't got time to waste on these 1s. Sorry. 1s are worthless to us. Literally worthless. Let me scroll down my list. Let me get rid of some more junk. Clean up my list real quick. Should have did this in the break, but whatever. We kind of winging this. All right. Where we at? Stonehill. Stonehill's a 3. We'll see if we can rock with that. 1 push, 2 Stonehill, 1 Mercy, and a push. Not good enough. Not good enough. Doesn't make our cut. Stony and Northeastern. This is a 1. Yes. Where's the 1? Find the 1. It's right here. It's this one right there. So that's a no. The Citadel against the Western Carolina. Let's see. It's 2. There's your push there, and there's your 2 right there on 3-point defense. Not good enough. Toledo Eastern Michigan is a 1. Ew. There it is right there. Toledo from 3 is the only advantage they're going to have this whole game. Garbage. Kennesaw State Sam Houston. Let's see what we got here. This is a 2. Double defense from 2-point range. Everything else is yellow. That doesn't help us. Oh, buddy. All right. We're going to spend a little bit of a second on this one. So Alabama Auburn is a 3. Oh, shit. We can play this one. Look at the offenses. Oh, man. Okay. There's your push. Alabama's number 3 in the country shooting 2s. A team that shoots nothing but 3s, it feels like, is man, talking about the efficiencies. All right, so there's 1. That's a lean Alabama. That's a lean Alabama. That's a lean out. So we got 3 Bamas, and we have 1, 2. We have 3 Bamas. But the numbers that are offensively, Bama's playing good defense too. What the hell? Look at the, oh my God. Pace is there. Okay, it's going to be ridiculous. Okay, I got to find this. So we need Auburn. It's just easy to find. 172 is a total. Ugh, disgusting. Well, they're combining for 179. They're giving up 152. So the total's out. It's out. Sorry, it's out. You can't. So if we go based on how we play, I just said I don't take. Well, that was an Army game, and then I lied to myself, and I took Army anyway because they had 3 of the 4. Bama has 3 of the 4, and they're the home team, and it's 1v2, and I'm going to be watching every second of this game, as you will too, probably. So let's all root together for something. So I shall take Alabama. Ala. What's the spread? 2.5. Bama 2.5 at home. Yeah, because if Auburn can't stop Bama and from scoring, because the advantage is over 100, and then Auburn can't score on Bama, which is hilarious to say because Bama's not really known to have amazing defense. Number 1 in the country at 92.7 is crazy. So, yep, we're going Bama 2.5 at home. We'll see how that works. Man, matchup of the year. Excited. Moving on to a bunch more boring games. Sorry, Stanford Duke. Sorry, you have to follow that up. I feel bad for you. Buddy, let's see. This is a 2. All right, we won't talk much long about you. 1, 2. Duke has 3-point advantages. That's about it. Cincy, Iowa State is a 2. Push, Iowa State offense, and Cincy defense. Nothing there. ECU and Charlotte is up next. East Carolina is a 3. Push, 1, 2, 3. 2 ECUs, 1 Charlotte. Nothing for us. Let's see. Cal, Georgia Tech is a 2. Yeah, they have an advantage in defense. They have an advantage on defense. Well, no, that's a push. That's a push. Oh, they both have advantage of 2 points, so nothing there. LaSalle and Rhode Islands is up at 2 advantages, so that's a push clearly. That's a push clearly. So it's Rhode Island from 3 is your 2 advantages. Again, nothing for us. We got anything else coming up? Like, come on now. I need more plays. I need more. I got some 4s coming. We got a bunch of 4s coming. Hey, good day. Good day on the play. That's right. Let's see where we at now. This is what George Washington Davis. Is that where we want to be? Yes, this is a 1. So this is a no. Only thing we have is Davidson for 3-point defense. That doesn't help us at all. Morgan State, South Carolina State. Do you care? It's a 3. Let's see. Defense, push, defense, 3 defenses. We could take an under in this one. So let's look at this one. Let's go Morgan State. It's 156 is our spread, our total. Currently, we're sitting at 156, but we're also giving up 142. So if they play within the range, if they hit the peak of it, we're going to push, basically. If they play anything else in the range, we're going to be good. Only issue I don't like is they're 2 of the fastest team in the country, which means there's going to be more opportunities to score, which is a little concerning. And then the 3-point defenses are good. Yeah, let's go under. I like it. Yep. The defenses look good, so we'll go under. 156.5 feels nice. Feels nice, warm and fuzzy. Man. Oh man. Okay, moving on. That's something you do it. You gotta scroll. I'm just double clicking. Let's see. Norfolk State, Maryland Eastern Shore. What a game! What a game! This is a 2. 1, 2. That's it. Nothing there. Howard and Delaware State is a 1. Yes. Push. There's your 1 right there. Howard defense from 2. Hey, remember I talked about Coppin State earlier? Remember? Guess what? This game's a 4. It's a 4. And it ain't a 4 you're thinking probably. So that's Coppin State. That's Coppin State. That's NC State Central, and that's NC Central. So there's 2 for each side. So not only is this a 4, it is a literally split game. So anything could happen in this game, which means it could technically be a 0. So, but anybody want to put their hard-earned coin on Coppin plus 13.5? I didn't think so, because I know I damn sure don't. So not with that 355 offensive efficiency. Hell no. Hell. Let's see. Get on the screen. There you go. Next is Wyoming. Wyoming and Colorado State is a 2. That's push. There's your 1. And here is your 2 right there. So Loyola and American University is a 3. Push. American offense, and then 2 defenses, not enough for us. Minnesota USC is nice. This is a 2. Yep, Minnesota offense, and then USC offense from 3, so nothing for us. Northern Arizona Sac State is currently a 2. You can see the 2. There's 1. There's 2. Nothing for us. Old Dominion Georgia Southern, little Gasso. This is a 4. So we're going to hopefully get some good luck here. All right, let's look. Georgia Southern. All 4 Georgia Southern efficiencies line up. That's a great matchup. That's great. Gasso. So I got to type Gasso. 5.5 at home too. Love that. Love that one. So we're going to Gasso minus 5.5. Yes, beautiful. We have the numbers. We have the home court. We have the efficiency. We got the We got the record. Whatever. If everything goes like they should, if they play like they've been playing, we win. That's going to be a win. That all easily equates to 5.5 points. Easily does. Texas State, South Alabama. This is a 1. Ew, there's your 1 right there. Texas State. Fullerton, Bakersfield. Hey, we're getting to California schools. We're getting down the list. We got a lot of games still. What the hell? Weird. Let's get rid of some of these garbage so I can see the list. Bing, bang, boom. Let's see here. What is this? A 2? It's a 1. It's a 1. Ew, there's your 1 right there. Let's see. The next 3 games are 2s. So this is Campbell, Delaware. Is going to be, there's your 1, there's your 2. Nope. Queens, East Kentucky is a 2. We don't play 2s. 1, 2. See, now people are going to look at this and say, what about the offense? What about the total? Well, let's look at the total because I know people are going to ask about it. So Queens, 156. These two numbers come out to 168. These two come out to 144. So it's a huge range. The total's right in the middle of it. So that helps us none. Even though they're number 1 in efficiency, I see Eastern Kentucky's number 1 in efficiency. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? Not me. Jack State, La Tech is our third 2 in a row. So this is, there's your push. There's 1, there's 2. 1 for each side, doesn't matter. Moving on, Charleston Southern, Asheville is we have 2 1s now in a row. So where's your 1? There it is, right? Nope. Where's the 1? It's this one right there. UNC Asheville, that's the 1. And F Austin and Northwestern State is the other 1. Number 1 in defense, clearly, that's it. Number 1 for real. Incarnate Word and A&M Coastal, not Coastal, what the hell is this school called? Corpus Christi, that's right. Next 3 games are 3, so we can look at all 3 of these. So we got, get the screen. 1, 2, 3. So we got 2 for Incarnate Word, 1 for Corpus Christi, not enough for us to care. So Nichols in Southeast, we need them all on one side, all for somebody. So we got 3s, we got defense, we got 3 defenses, that could be a thing. So let's look at NICH. Nichols, 144. Do we have a good total on it? We'll see. 145, it's already in the range against 136. Nope. Total can't be in the range. It doesn't work out like that for us. North Florida, Central Arkansas is a 3. 1, that's a massive 1. 2, 3. So 2 for North Florida, 1 for Central Arkansas. Doesn't help us. All right, moving on to VMI. Is that where we're at now? Yeah, we're at VMI. We got to delete all these 10 games we didn't take. VMI Mercer is a 2, 1, 2. Yeah, nothing for us. Tennessee, SIU, Edwardsville is a 3, and the next game's a 3 as well. There's 1. There's 2. Defense galore. 3 defense galore. Okay, so we're going Edward. We're going to look for an under of 143. They're scoring 149. The total is 143. It's in the range. Doesn't help us. Sorry. UT Martin, Eastern Illinois, double defense. Good God, the worst offense in the country is Eastern Illinois. 48 points a game in your last 3. That's it. Ugh. You're the worst 2-point and 3-point shooting team and efficiency. Oh, okay, we found the worst team in the country. Oh, they don't know what offense is. They're like, what? Offense? What is that? Man, you and Iowa football should hang out. You probably get along great. You probably would get along real good. So, man, okay, we gotta look at UT Martin. So we gotta go Martin. UT Martin's 2.5, and it's like, but their offense is so bad too. It's like, oh my God. But then defense, what's the total? 135. Can we get the one? That's 117. That's 128. We got so totals here at 135, 128, 117's down here somewhere. We got a big range. We have a 7-point cushion. We're good. It's like a teaser almost, basically. So, Eastern Illinois under, was it 130? Yeah, 135.5. Hey, if they heat up, they heat up. But what can you do? We're going to hope they do what they've been doing. That's all we care about. Do what you've been doing. Tennessee Tech is SEMO, Southeast Missouri. Let's see. This is a 1. There's your 1. Moving on. Cornell and Dartmouth is a 3, believe it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well call it a 4. Let's see. I know that's 99 spots, but it's a 4. It's 3 for Dartmouth or 3 offenses. I mean, we can pick either one. Bring up Dart so I can see the game. Oh, I now have a spread for Dartmouth. What is this? I don't have a spread for this game. Why? No, No spreads at all anywhere for this game. Okay, that's confusing. That's the hell. I've never had that happen. Usually, because I'm looking up on Outlier. You know I use Outlier for everything, but Outlier literally gives me all the spreads for every book that has them out. So I'm just going through control Fing and just, looking. But nothing. Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. They know that they just don't want to offer that game. I got you. Something might have happened too. They might have rescheduled it, and it has an update on ESPN's calendar. That's fine. Let's see. Northern Colorado, Portland State is a 1. There's your 1 right there. FGCU and Lipscomb. Yep. Enjoy. Have fun. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Not my cup of tea at all. Not at all. But we can see. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm talking so much shit. I looked at it wrong. This is a 4. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3. 3 for Lipscomb. 3 for offense. We have options here. Lips. Where's Lips? This is a 142. Let's see if we got the total. We got the numbers. 160, 147. We have a 5-point cushion towards the over. So if we go 142 is the total right here, the range is above it by at least 5 points. So we got the over we could take. We also have Lipscomb, who had a nice advantage in 3. And here we could take Lipscomb at home by 6.5 and be fine either way. So number 2 in efficiency versus this. And it's only 6.5. I think I'll take Lipscomb at home 6.5. We're going to take Lips minus 6.5. Hell, you could take both. You could take either one for real. Be fine with either one. They're playing their season average. They're playing up 10 points above their average. Their defense isn't exactly inspiring confidence. Ooh, can I take both? Can we just do both of them? Slash over 142.5. They're both so good. I think I want to take both. Yeah. 2 plays in a game, on a game that no one's going to watch. That's hilarious. Oh, man. 2 plays. Been a while since I've had that. Stetson, Austin, PA is 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Where's your 1? That's the 1, right? That's the push. So, yeah. So 3 for Austin P. Austin, 9.5, though. Man, yeah, you are pretty bad. But I don't know if Austin P has the talent to keep it. I'm going to pass. That seems high. Texas Southern Grambling is up next. We're sitting at a 1. Yes, this is a 1. There's your 1 right there. Alcorn and Bethune is a 1. Where's the 1? There it is. Nope. Yeah, no, it's a 1. Yeah, because that doesn't come out. That's right there. So, no, nothing for us. What was that? Emails. People email me while I'm trying to make these videos. I'm busy. Don't you see what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to work. Push. What is this? UT. This is a 3. Okay, so 1, 2, push 3. So we got 3 for Houston Christian. So we got Houston plus 4.5 for Houston Christian on the road. They can score. This is what you want to see. Houston Christian, HCU plus 3.5. I like it. Let's roll with it. Sorry, 4.5. Even better. Give me a better number. 4.5. I like it even more now. Egg Bowl. We got, man, it was rivalries everywhere today. I love it. I think I love it. I might hate it. Who knows? But we are moving into the Egg Bowl now. Okay. Man, so many games left. Oh my God. Let's see. Let me pause real quick for some more coffee. Okay, we're back. 50 games left. We are 2/3 of the way done. Look at us crushing these. Okay, Egg Bowl time. Let me come back up to my list. List. Boop, boop, boop. Egg Bowl is a 1, sadly. Only a 1. And it's Ole Miss offense from 3. That's it. So nothing for us. Let's see. Presbyterian is a 4 offense clearly, and then Longwood twice. So we got Longwood for 3, offense for 3. We have choices. So look up not Longhorns. I want Longwood. There we go. 6.5 if we want to take Longwood. That's potential, and over 145 is potential. So let's see. 147 is too close. Okay, so Longwood would be the play if we want to take it. Both teams' defenses are so bad, but Longwood's efficiency is terrible, so we're gonna pass. Yeah, they might have the things, but the efficiency's not there. I just no. I need everything in line. We got too many plays to pick. We could potentially take today, so we don't need to gamble. We need to just be smart and just say, hey, can you do what you've been doing? That's all we want. Tulsa is a 1. Where's the 1? Right there. Carolina Syracuse is a 4, believe it or not. A 4. I know, right? Shocking. Let's see why. Carolina, offense. We got 3 Carolinas and 3. There's 3 Carolinas. Okay. So let's see. Control F. Just type in Syracuse. Be easier. Syracuse. Carolina 6.5 on the road. Playing great. Both offensive efficiencies are terrible. Defense is terrible. I don't like that. I mean, yes, it leans Carolina, but I don't like it enough for me to take it. Wake and SMU. Wake and SMU is a 1. Whereas the 1, it's right there. SMU 3-point defense. Fordham and Richmond is a 3. Okay, let's focus on this one a little bit. 1 push, 2, so 3 offenses. Big time for these two. Bang, bangs. It's Richmond offense for sure. So we're going to go Richmond. Spoilers. 140 is our total. We're currently sitting at a 147 and a 157. A 147, 157 with a 140 total. I'm going over. Yeah, we're going over 140.5. 140.5. Could take Richmond at home, but I don't like how the efficiencies are pretty much mirroring each other. And the look at the defense; they're both in that bottom 10. Yeah, we'll take the over all day in that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, Southern's up next. 2, 1, 2. Nothing for us. Jackson State, FAMU. This is a 1. Where's the 1? There it is. Jackson State 2-point defense. Penn and Brown is a 4, believe it or not. Yeah, who would have thought this game would matter? Brown, Penn. So 3 Penns, but also 3 defenses. So we're going to type Brown in our search. 139 is our total. Let's see what our numbers are coming up to. 127, 140. The range is literally in the range, so the total doesn't work. Brown, though, we have 3. See right there. Efficiencies are garbage on both of them. So I know this is a 4, but this is a disgusting 4. I don't like this. No. If I don't like it, we move on. Simple as that. Columbia, Harvard. That's what it is. This is a 3. Where's let's see. That's 1. There's your push. So we got, 2 offense, 2 Harvards, nothing for us. McNeese in New Orleans is a 4, believe it or not. Another 4. Yeah, we have a bunch of them today. Let's see. New Orleans, Nolans, McNeese. So 2 Nolans, 2 McNeese. Funny enough, it's a 4 because look at the total records. That's hilarious. That's so funny. That's wow. Yeah, no, it's a split. We can't do a 4 split. That doesn't work for us either. Villanova, Providence. Give me something. This is a 1. Ew, there's a 1. Villanova should be able to shoot 3s all day on Providence, but everything else is pretty close. LSU, Oklahoma is a 2. Next 3 games are 2s, by the way. Look at Oklahoma's getting roughed up a little bit in the SEC. I can't. Pacific, Oregon, same team. Just looks like the Wish version of Oregon State. That's what Pacific looks like. Literally, just not good. But still, it's a 2. You can see the numbers there. Alabama State, Arkansas Pine Bluffs a 2 here. Let me pause for it. You see it? Good. Moving on. West Georgia Bellarmine is a 3. Hey, 1, 2, 3, push. So we got 2 for Bellarmine, 1 for West Georgia. Of course, it doesn't line up for us. This doesn't line up. Let's see. Let me delete some of this nonsense. Keep my sheet nice and clean so I can see where I'm at. Delete. It feels weird skipping over 100 plus games, but hey, that's why they give us so many options so we can choose, right? That's how it's done. All right. I can see the bottom of the sheet. The bottom's here. Yes. Fresno, UNLV is a 2. You see it? Okay, cool. Moving to Belmont in Southern Illinois. Look at the 3-point shooting in this game. 2 of the top 3 teams in the country. They're number 1 at getting their points. They're making 15 threes a game. Holy shit, there's a lot of threes. Wow. That's wow. Wow. This is a 3. Clearly, these teams ain't worried about 2 points. They're about threes. Over? Did we take over in this one? Well, this is a weird one. This is let's say Belmont. What's the total? 158. Does that feel right? Does that feel warm? That's 154, and this is going to be 140 something, 150. No, this is the totals above the range. So that's definitely not for an over. That's just weird. That'd be a fun one to watch. I bet all they do is take some steps, come down, take some steps, come down. That's all they do is nothing but threes whole game. And then you get this lovely, ew, so much red looking like a meatloaf on the screen. Just not, ugh. What the? Disgusting. The hell is this? What is it? Man, this game threw me off my game. Hold up. This game's a 0, by the way. It's a 0, and it probably should be a 0 because 0 people are going to watch this game because, oh my God, do we care? Do we care? Uh, no, I don't. Mississippi Valley State's at home. They're plus 11 and a half. I get that. I understand, but I'm not betting money on a team like this. I just can't do it. I just can't. I literally can't. Look at so many 364s. I said they were bad, but I think they might be worse than the team we talked about earlier that I compared them to. Man, no, Seton Hall. Seton Hall. That's who it was. Yeah. Okay. Seton Hall might whoop that team's ass. Oh, buddy. Idaho, Eastern. This is a 3. Good. 1, 2, 3 for Eastern Washington. Hey, Washington. No, I want the Eastern version, not the George. There we go. Yeah, I'll take Eastern Washington 2.5 at home. I'm down for that. EW, EWU? Yes. EWU. 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 2.5. I like that. I like that number. That's good stuff. Efficiencies are good. Yeah. That's what we like to see, not that ugliness. Same system basically. It's different locations. This is a 2. There's your 2 right there. Ugh, disgusting. Let's see. Elon and Wilmington is a 2, where you see where the 2s are. ETSU Chattanooga, you know what to look for by now, I'm sure. Here's a 2. Can you spot them? Okay, good. Moving on. Akron and Central Michigan is a 3. Where are the 3s? Well, clearly it's number 1 scoring team from 2. They're shooting 70% from 2. Wow, what? Who are you? You're just playing 3 scrimmage games, right? Because there's no way you shoot that well in a game. You clearly are just kicking ass and these 2 defenses can't stop nothing over, right? This has got to be an over. 154, right? 154, right? 154, right? 168, 156. I'm taking over. This is one of those ones you look at and you go, yeah, I'm taking the over. Like what? Look at the efficiency. Look at the efficiencies. Look at the numbers. The numbers, Mason. They mean take the damn over. That's what they mean. So, Akron over 140. No, 154.5. Now watch these 2 teams get cold as hell and can't score. Just watch. Just watch. It happens occasionally. It's like, oh, they came back to earth. Well, let's see. This is a 1. Oh, this is a good game. Good game. Too bad it's only a 1. And it's right there. Illinois 2-point defense. Kentucky and Texas is a 3. Push. Kentucky 3. Kentucky's playing well too. So Kentucky plus 2.5. Kentucky, yeah. Give me Kentucky plus 2.5. Give me UK plus 2.5. I'm down for that. I will take the team playing way better against a team who can't stop anything. My God, that efficiency is terrible. TCU Arizona State is a 2. You see the 2s, right? All right. Hope you saw them. We're gone. Princeton and Yale is a 1. I'm not even going to slow down for that one. There you go. Have fun. Idaho State, Montana State is a 3. Here we go. Skirt. Montana State. Yes, sir. Montana State. 4.5. Do we like 4.5? Is the question. I think I like 4.5. Montana State. MST minus Mountain Standard Time. That's 4.5. I like it. Let's move on. Marshall and Louisiana, 2. Hey, that's a 2. You see the 2? Cool. Spot it. Move on. Troy, Arkansas State is a 1. Ew. Santa Barbara Riverside is a 1. Pause. Ew. Move on. Cal Poly Northridge is a 0. Let's look at this one. Push. Yep, it's all pushes. Let's see. Do we want to take this though? Poly. It should be the only Poly in the country, right? They are. Cal Poly plus 10.5. Yeah, I think I might actually take that because yeah, they're above average. Yeah, they're doing great, but they're above average. And they've at least won a game against a top 100 team. They have not. So that's better technically, but they're still close. That's close. They're still better technically. They're better technically here, and they're better here. So, and they make more 3s and 2s. So yeah, we'll take Cal Poly plus. Why not? That's 10.5. It's a 0 theory. So we're going to CP plus 10.5. Cal Poly. Let's go. Seattle and Tarleton is a 2. There you go. Enjoy. Omaha St. Thomas is a 4. Ooh, okay. Let's see what that one's about. 1, 2, all offense. It's all offense in this one. So we're going Tarleton. 130? 130? Okay, hold up. See, this is coming out to 164. That's coming out to 163. Oh, wait, I said Charleston. This is Thomas. I got so confused. Thomas. Oh, it's 157. That makes more sense. I thought we were 30 points off. I was about to get excited and like, oh my God. Okay. This is 157. Okay, do this again. This comes out to 164. This comes out to 163, which is literally 1 point window. I still have 7 points on the total, so we're going over in this one. So over 157.5. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. Middle Tennessee, Western Kentucky is a 2. Enjoy. There you go. South Carolina, Florida. I may pause a little bit because Florida is a top team, but it's a 2. Sad. I know. It's just Florida from 3. That's all it is. Utah Valley in southern Utah is a, believe it or not, a 4. Defense, offense, offense. So 2s and 3s are split. That doesn't help us out at all. So we can't take it, even though it's a 4. I know. K-State BYU is a 2. Sorry, it is a 3. Yes, it is a 3. So 1, 2, so 2 offense, 2 K-States, and a defense. That doesn't help us at all. Weber in Montana is a 3 as well. And we're out of 4s now. I just realized 1 push, 2. So 2 for Montana, 1 for Weber. 2 offense doesn't help us. Utah Tech Cal Baptist is a 3. No, it's a 1. Sorry. It's a 1 right there. That's it. Liberty, Bibberty, and UTEP is a 2. Hope you see it. Moving on. FIU New Mexico State is a 0. It's our last 0, by the way. So we'll see if this matters. So we're going to go New Mexico. 6.5. I don't. No, if it was closer to 10, maybe because you get that plus points cushion, and it's like, you could take FIU, but Kansas and Utah is sitting on a 1. Ew. It's just Kansas offense from 3. That's a little maybe lean that way, but Boise, San Diego is a 2. Hope you see it. Loyola, and this is a 1. Hope you see it. Okay, cool. Pepperdine Gonzaga is a 3. It's our last 3. 1, 2, push. Okay, 2 from Gonzaga is still terrible shooting 3s. This has been going on. Therefore, remember they were 364 at the start of their last game. They clearly haven't gotten any better. So only thing is 2 teams probably got worse. So that doesn't help. But Gonzaga is so terrible from 3. So no, nothing for us. San Fran is a 2 with San Diego. You see that? Let me pause for you. There you go. There's a 2 there. Washington State St. Mary's, also a 2. And lastly, Irvine, Hawaii. Because if you care to watch this at 2 a.m. Eastern, like probably what happened, no, it's also a 2. So good deal. Now let me pop you back over here to the schedule so you can just look at this for a second. Let me clean up right quick and see just how many games we actually have, because I got to see if I'm taking all these games, because we picked out all the ones that look good. Now I got to go back through and see how many I actually want to take, because this is a lot of plays. I know there's no NBA today. There's no normal games. There's still All-Star Weekend. I get it. This is college basketball's showcase weekend, basically, because they have all the TV. UFC's on. I get that too. But how many plays is this? 27. Okay, we're gonna lock this back down. Okay. Yeah, so I thought about it. I did some reflecting. It's 27 plays. I take more than this in college football, some on every weekend. I take more plays than this. NBA, I tend to take about 20-something plays everything. So guess what? We're just going to leave all 27. These are 27, or there's 27 games, there's 28 plays, because that Lipscomb Florida Gulf Coast, I have 2 plays. I took the spread and the total. So everything's a 3, 4, or the couple zeros on here. We saw every game. We talked about every game. Everything looked good. We're going to rock them all. It could be a miserable day. It could be a beautiful day. It could be a so-so day. Who knows? But either way, it's going to be a great day, because we're going to watch basketball all damn day. So we're going to do that. So let me show you tomorrow. So that's it. That's for today. Tomorrow, what we got for Sunday? We got Memphis, Michigan. We got a Michigan Ohio State game. Okay, this is rivalry weekend for sure. Okay. So very, very short slate, but I will make a video for you. No problem. We'll break it down. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Go to the HQ if you want the plays typed out, because I know it's a long video and you get a nice little typed out sheet of plays like you see at the start of every video. Or if you just want access to the sheets so you can do your own research and have to listen to me and try to run through the video. So other than that, drop in the comments what you're playing. Hell, drop in the comments if you're making any money off any of my plays too, because that's what I like to see. Because if you want plays from other people, check the comments, because people be dropping plays all the time. And hey, I follow them sometimes. They're good. So other than that, I appreciate being here, and we'll see you tomorrow on Sunday for some more college basketball. Peace.